Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Raphaelsinsights. Welcome. I welcome you into the world of the esoteric, the divine, the beautiful, you guys. Welcome. If you're new to this beautiful channel, welcome to this beautiful channel. And if you're not new, well, welcome back, you guys. And thank you so much for following me. Thank you so much for believing me. And thank you so much, you guys. Before you go down the description below, you guys should look for the timestamps because they are down there. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Make sure you guys hit the follow on all my social medias, and make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys always hit the like button. Make sure you guys always comment and help the algorithm get to other people, because if you didn't like the message, maybe somebody else will, and maybe they needed it more than you. But you guys, thank you guys so much for everything. Like I said, the timestamp is down there. I just want to say thank you like I always do, you guys. If it wasn't for you guys believing in me, then I'd just be some crazy person just mumbling crazy stuff and nobody believing me. But I really do appreciate it, you guys. I did have a little bit of an emergency, but now I'm back. I do apologize for having to just leave all of a sudden and leave everything. But I did. If you guys haven't checked the last video, the last horoscopes, it does have the horoscope for the entire month, and I'm thinking I'm gonna be doing the videos like that. Every time it gets towards the beginning of the next month, I'm gonna be doing like a double video. The first part of the horoscope will be the predictions for the entire month, and the second part will be for the weekly. So I think that's a cool idea. I think that's what I'm going to go with. Again, you guys, this channel is still developing. This channel is still growing. I didn't want to film from the West Coast where I was at, because this channel is starting to look more professional. The lighting, everything just looks more professional, and I didn't want to ruin it, and I didn't want to just throw some random stuff at you guys. But thank you guys so much for everything. Let's get started with the horoscopes. And thank you guys so much for everything. I will be doing a live very soon, probably in the next few days. So stay tuned for that as well. Aries, the card that's going to be dominating you is the card of the Emperor. This is the card that's going to be dominating you, but the message the Emperor brings a message of success, good luck. It's going to be a good week. It's going to be a harmonious week and a successful week. So whatever you're doing, you're going to have a lot of success. It's going to be a week of good news, news arriving, celebrations, mainly because of the good news that arrives. It says that you're going to be in celebrations. You're going to be celebrating something. There's promotions for those who have been waiting for promotions. If you're in Aries, you do have the energy of promotion, but mainly it's a week of change. Oftentimes, maybe you weren't going through something just yet. Maybe you haven't been able to move houses in that sense, right? But radical change, unexpected change, and it seems like it's going to be for the positive, because you do have good news, a successful week, balanced out week. More than anything, you have celebration and unity is really what you have, and you have a lot of success when it comes to business and work-wise, dominating your work, dominating your job. Taurus, the card that's going to be dominating is the Wheel of Fortune. So you do have luck, Taurus. You're going to have a lot of luck when it comes to finances, changes. You're going to have a lot of luck when it comes to gambling as well. This card here, whenever this card comes out, it means you're going to have a lot of luck when it comes to gambling. So buy yourself a scratcher. If you like to gamble, it's going to be definitely a good week. And remember, you guys, when you have luck, it's not necessarily every single thing you do. It's impossible for you to be lucky in every single thing you do. But when you have luck, it's like golpes de suerte. It's like moments of luck. It's like you find money on the floor. It's like your scratcher wins $20 and things like that. Sometimes it can be huge luck. Sometimes it could be minor. But this card here says you're gonna have a lot of luck when it comes to finances and changes and gambling. But one thing that does come out is that you're gonna have a lot of problems with relationships, whether it's work relationships, whether it's your own relationship. It says that there's to watch out for problems in relationships. But luck, we still have it. Gemini, the card that's going to be dominating you is the card of the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands mainly is going to talk about business. The Wands are always going to talk about business. It's going to talk about job, work, mainly business though. But work-wise, economical-wise, it says you're going to be in the middle of very intense, very important decisions. So it's going to be a week of decisions, but it's also a week of betrayals. It's a week of someone being sneaky. In your relationship, someone being sneaky, or just business-wise. If you're doing deals, watch out for the sneaky trying to get you wrapped up in something that maybe you should pay more closer attention. So watch out for business deals, watch out for deals, watch out for offers. But you do have this energy of radical change. So it is going to be a week of radical change. So if you're in between decisions, change is definitely what the universe is letting you know that you should make. If you're having a lot of problems at work, if you're having a lot of problems with coworkers, usually when there's problems at work, it means it's time for you to move on, and if there's something better for you, and you're not going to grow at that job that you're having so much problems at. You're not going to grow where you're at. Change is for the better, and change is really what is speaking to you. It's going to be a week of radical change, and watch out for those betrayals. Cancer, the card that's going to be dominating you is a card of the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords tells you to watch out for people who have problems with you. This is an enemy. This card here says to watch out for enemies, to watch out for envious energies, to watch out for people who are just trying to cause problems. Mainly seems like it's going to be having problems at work with somebody. Envious energies against you, just problematic people, right? But you do have this energy of financial crisis as well. Unexpected expenses. Unexpected expenses can be anything from your car breaking down to getting into a car accident to you forgot to pay a bill and all of a sudden they charge you all these fees, or you're overdrafted. Like those type of unexpected expenses. It does say that you are going to have bad luck when it comes to finances, so it is going to be a rough week, because it does talk about having a lot of raptures and financial crisis. Financial loss is another thing that plagues you as well. It is going to be a difficult week, but you're going to get through it. It's only a moment in time. Financially, although you're going to have all these problems, I still see you dominating your finances, because this card here is an energy of ready to face all those obstacles and overcome them. Leo, the card that's going to be dominating you is the card of the Fool. The Fool in Spanish is called El Loco, the crazy. I know it sounds kind of weird when I say it in English, the crazy, but in Spanish it sounds like, okay, El Loco. And that's exactly how you're going to be. You're going to be feeling very overwhelmed. You're going to be feeling very crazy. You're going to be feeling like you don't know what to do. You're going to be sitting around just overthinking things. It's just going to be a week of feeling overwhelmed and not knowing what to do in the situation that they're going to be presented. And it's also going to be a week of big chances. If business-wise, big chances in business, making large amount of money, lots of customers, clients, or big deals, big business deals, or big opportunities in general. It's going to be a week of big chances, and the main thing that comes up for you is that you're going to be feeling overwhelmed and not knowing what to do. Should you take this chance? Opportunities are going to show up, but you're going to be very overwhelmed, and even in general, you're just going to feel overwhelmed, lots of anxiety, and just not know what to do. You're going to be doing a lot of overthinking, and patience is one of the energies that comes up for you to be patient. Sometimes time will let you know exactly what you need to do. Virgo, the card that's going to be dominating you is the card of the King of Swords. The King of Swords, whenever you pull out a card, and let's say I pull out a card and I get the King of Swords, even though this isn't the King of Swords. Let's say I pull out the King of Swords. It represents you. The King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Wands. Those cards always are going to mean you're going to have a lot of success. You're going to have a lot of success, a lot of luck, a lot of this and that. For the King of Swords, it represents you're going to have a lot of success, business-wise, work-wise, educational-wise. So you are going to be having a lot of success, but it's also going to be a week of lots of change. You're going to be very anxious and feeling a little depressed, overwhelmed, not knowing, worried over something, but you're going to be receiving good news. It says that you are going to be receiving good news and you are going to be celebrating something. And this card says that whatever you're doing legally, whatever you're doing educational, whatever you're doing, because it also represents legal matters, right? Whatever you're doing in those aspects, legally, work-wise, educational, those changes are going to go very well for you. That's why this card here comes out. You have a lot of success in all that. Educational, taking tests, success, passing your tests, and all that's good stuff. Libra, the card that's going to be dominating you is the card of the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands says promotions, that you're either going to be attending a promotion or you're going to be promoted. Raises is really what this card here comes in as, like financial raise, promotion, celebration is also another energy that comes in with this card. But this is leaning towards like abundance, prosperity, money-wise, financial-wise, work-wise. This is energy that's going to be there. But you also have the energy of conflict in relationships, betrayals. You have a lot of luck when it comes to work and financially wise, but at home, a lot of hostility, a lot of betrayal, a lot of problems in relationships. Definitely, sometimes we don't get everything, but we get something. So it is going to be a good week financially, economically, business-wise, work-wise, promotion-wise, and all that. But at home, it's going to be a week of conflict, problems in relationships, and betrayals, envious energies. Scorpio, the card that's going to be dominating you is the card of the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords tells you that it is going to be a successful week, that you are going to have success, that it's going to be a good week. But it's also going to be a week of important decisions in between, job-wise, opportunity-wise. Should you go? Should you stay? It's going to be a week of difficult decisions, overthinking a lot. But it is also going to be a peaceful week, because this card here does say it's going to be a peaceful week. The only thing is that it's going to be a radical week of change, and that's really what is coming up. You're going to be making changes this week. Making important changes this week is really what's coming up. And it says it's for the better. It says that those changes are going to be for your stability, for your progress, for your peace of mind. It says that those changes are going to be good changes. But lots of overthinking, just whether you do those changes or you're not, or you're kind of just thinking about it. This card here does say as well that you're going to have luck educational wise as well. So education wise, it's going to go very well as well. Capricorn, the card that's going to be dominating you is a card of the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles says you're going to be moving, you're going to be making changes. It seems like for every single horoscope this week, it's all about change. It's all about radical change and movement, moving houses, and just change in general. So that's pretty neat. So Five of Pentacles tells you that you're going to be making changes, that you're going to be moving, whether you're going to be moving houses or just moving away from those obstacles, overcoming those obstacles. This card normally comes in to tell you that you're going to be overcoming obstacles that are financial obstacles. You're going to be leaving something. You're going to be leaving something that was toxic and going into something much better. And you do have the energy of starting something new, or starting a new journey, starting somewhere new, whether it's work-wise, in a new home. It's just this energy of starting something new. If you're not starting anything new this week, it's also recommended to start something new, because it's going to be going very well. It's going to be good for you. You have a lot of triumph and success when it comes to starting those new things. If you're starting a job, it's going to go very well. And it's going to be going very well, because this energy here says that whatever problems you have, they're ending, and you're moving forward, and you're overcoming those obstacles. So you do have a lot of energy of success and moving and starting something new. Sagittarius, the card that's going to be dominating you is the card of the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups tells you to not worry so much about the past, not worry so much about what has been going on, to not worry so much. And the reason I say what has been going on, because sometimes we are so focused on like the bad things that happen in our lives. We're so focused on what's going on that we don't see up ahead there's good things. And the thing is when you're so overwhelmed with these like bad energies that are around you, that you just can't seem to catch a break. You can't seem to like find a good moment for your life, and you start making bad decisions because you're so overwhelmed. You start making radical decisions, and that's not the time to make radical decisions. It's time to be patient, because something good is coming your way. Sometimes you don't see it, and that's what's the energy that's coming up to you. It's something is headed your way. This card here says don't focus so much on the negative. Something good, a wish, a prayer is going to be answered. Whatever you've been asking for, whatever you've been trying to do, whatever you've been praying for is going to be answered. The universe is going to gift it to you, and you're going to be celebrating a new job. You're going to be celebrating a new opportunity. You're going to be celebrating success. And that's really what you also have a guide, and that guide is bringing that success to you. So you do have a good energy. Just don't focus so much on the negative. Don't think so much about the past. Don't think so much about what has happened that didn't go well. Aquarius, the card that's going to be dominating you is a card of the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups, the energy that comes in with the Nine of Cups for you is overthinking, not sure about something, and it's not just a coincidence. There's no coincidences in spirituality. There's no coincidences in the world, let alone spirituality, much less spirituality is what I should say. But you're going to be feeling like you're not sure about something, and there's a good reason, because it says to watch out for false promises this week, to watch out for false promises, and to watch out for financial loss, financial crisis, raptures, betrayals. But financially, it's like this, whatever deals, whatever offers, whatever investments you're trying to do, make sure you pay close attention to the fine line, the fine print. Make sure you read everything. Make sure you focus on, like, is this really, should I really do this? If you're not feeling that person's being truthful, or you're not feeling like you should listen to your instincts, because every single time that I don't listen to my instincts, I get burned. And what that means is I pretty much trip over myself. I knew I shouldn't do something and I did it, and it turned out to be bad. And that's really what's coming up for you. If you're feeling like iffy about something, don't do it, because mainly what's surrounding you is those false promises and financial crisis, financial loss, bad investments. Pisces, the card that's going to be dominating is the card of the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups says that you're going to be walking away from negative energies. You're going to be walking away from something. You're going to be starting a journey. You're going to be starting something new this week. This card here says that you're going to be leaving negative stuff behind, but it also warns you that there's going to be a lot of jealousy in a relationship. It says that relationship-wise, there's going to be a lot of jealousy. There's going to be a lot of problems in relationships, arguments, a lot of tears being shed due to jealousy. So that's one thing that does come in. But for you, financially, economically, work-wise, obstacle-wise, it says the devil's letting you go. It says that those negative energies that have been like holding a grip on you, they're letting you go, and that you're going to be starting something new, and it's going to be good for you. It says that don't focus so much on the negative that has happened. Don't focus so much on the negative that's going on in the relationship and all that. Just focus on you. Take time for yourself. It's time for you to focus on yourself and be selfish. It's time for you to work hard on yourself, because there's good things coming your way. You have good news and you have good opportunities, doors opening up, and things are going to be going very well, other than there's going to be a lot of jealousy. Anyways, you guys, that is it. That is all the horoscopes. Thank you guys so much for everything. You guys, thank you so much for watching Raphael's Insights. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for everybody who loves Raphael's Insights, who loves tuning in and listening to all the ranting that I do, and all the weird things that I see, all the visions and predictions and messages I have for you. Sometimes, to be honest, I do these horoscopes and I have no idea what I'm talking about. I just go based off of what I feel. I just go based off of what I see, based off of the card. Like in this card here, I'm holding it. It says that so I pick it up and it says someone's going to be holding money. It says that's not necessarily what it means. It's just what I feel. It's like, and especially when these two cards come out together, it says doing very well financially. Money is coming your way. Someone gifting you money, paying you back, and things like that. It's like I go based off of what I feel, not necessarily off of like astrology, looking at the stars, knowing like the moon phases and all that. I don't really pay attention to that. I me myself, the way I do the readings is it's more of like what I feel based off of the cards, the energies that I pick up from the cards. And some people would say like, oh, that card doesn't mean that, but that's what I feel. That's what I sense from the card. That's what the messages are coming through as. So yeah, I have my own weird way to do stuff, but I think it works, and it's very effective. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for those who love Raphael's Insights. And again, don't forget to follow Raphael's Insights on all social medias, in the link in the bio, and the link in the description below. You'll find a link and you click it and it'll take you to all my social medias. Raphael's Insights on TikTok, Raphael's Insights 111, the backup account, Raphael's Insights Instagram, Raphael's Insights Facebook, Raphael's Insights / Ask Raphael's Insights Facebook page. I have so many different accounts, but make sure you guys are following them, you guys. Thank you so much for everything. And my Snapchat, which is literally Ralph, RAL3H is my Snapchat. That one's a little bit different because I've had that one for a while. So thank you guys so much for everything. I'll see you guys next time. And I love you guys. As always, I appreciate every single person who watches me and appreciates everything that I do. Bye.